Yes, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the showroom here at Crown Casino. This action to be shown on Fox Sports, and what a tremendous program we have to get through. 8 events featuring the World Super Welterweight title fight coming your way. First up, though, it's going to be a battle at the Super Welterweight level. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner and weighing in at 67 kilograms. Let's give it up for Rob Pryde. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighed in at 63.9 kilograms. He last time out in this very ring defeated Roy Ronas after a 4-year layoff. He is the most flexible kicker in all of Australia. From the Team Solak and Hedgecock Braveheart Academy, Birol Simseker. When the action gets underway, our referee will be Mr. Chris Anderson. Our judges at ringside, Bryce Birtwistle, Malcolm Bullner and Terry Clay.
Chris Anderson calling both men into the centre of the ring. Our first fight of the night between Birol Simseker out of the red corner and Rob Pryde from the Thalia out of the blue corner. This one's scheduled for 3x2.
Get the rules, remember, get the rules. Good luck.
Last minute instructions there from Chris Anderson. A hammer. Officially good evening to you, and we are in for a fantastic night here tonight.
Yes, good evening to you, Michael, and all viewers, for a great evening of action. Starting right here with Birol Simseker, and Rob Pryde.
Chris Anderson gets us underway here in the first round. As the hammer mentioned earlier on, look out for the spectacular kicks on Birol Simseker. But Rob Pryde comes out smoking early here in the first round. Simseker, you give him a little bit of length, Hammer. He just really does work those round kicks and those axe kicks and those step-up side kicks.
Well, certainly if Rob stands back, Rob with the blue shorts.
Oh, there's the axe kick from Simseker.
Give him enough room, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Rob Pryde trying to bustle his way in. The boy from the bush trying to take it up to Simseker.
Rob Pryde might have done his homework here on short notice, moving in close and trying to overload Birol Simseker with hands, not giving him any space to work those wicked kicks of his.
Right off the brakes, that's when it's going to happen.
The high left round kick off the lead leg there from Birol, Hammer.
Well, it's interesting. Off the brakes, it's when the fighters have a bit of room to move, and that's when they usually execute the high kicks and the long techniques. Because obviously the ref splits them, as you'll see right now, and this gives Simseker, there's the kick. So they've got the distance sort of ruled up for him there.
One a little bit south of the border there for Birol Simseker. He wound up the big axe kick earlier on. That's 3 so far in the first round. 1 minute down, scheduled for 3x2. Pryde, a very flat-footed fighter, Hammer.
Well, he's, as you said, Michael, he's taken his fight on very, very short notice. So all credit to him for doing so. Stepping into a big event like this on short notice is something that takes a lot of courage.
Oh, Simseker unloading in the hands department, catches him with a right hook. Rob Pryde forced to tread back. Well, Pryde almost spilling over the ropes here in the first round. What an electrifying start to the night, Hammer.
Well, Simseker looking to take Pryde out. There's the axe kick dropping onto the back of Pryde.
They are letting it all go here in the first round. 1 minute 40 down. Rob Pryde started strong with the hands. Simseker wound up the axe kicks. Now it's Simseker with their handy way.
Well, Birol really needs to keep his distance and just keep working those long, clean techniques that we know he possesses. Because Pryde's going to keep hustling in, and Birol is going to be able to pick him off on the way in as long as he keeps it tidy.
Good leg check there from Pryde. Pryde just storming across the ring, but to no effect. Simseker just drops the head down dangerously low. Chris Anderson separates both men. And another axe kick from Birol Simseker to end the first round. The crowd love it, Hammer, and so do we.
Well, that's what people pay to see, those nice spectacular kicks. And Birol certainly letting them go. His aim a little bit off, Pryde seeing him coming. But nevertheless, good action in the first round.
But why are you trying those kicks? Hold him until he gets his own break.
We are ready to rumble in the second round of action. This one's scheduled for 3. Chris Anderson will get us underway. Birol Simseker taking the first round on our unofficial scorecards, Hammer. Those axe kicks working a treat for him.
Yeah, well, certainly that was Birol's round. Just a bit more active in the leg department for sure. The kicks always score higher, obviously kickboxing, so the kicks theoretically should score higher than the punches. So even if the fighter is busy with his hands, if the other fighter is throwing, say, one kick to the other fighter's 2 punches, you should theoretically be be doing a lot better on the scorecards.
Step up side kick there from Birol Simseker. Didn't quite find the mark. Rob Pryde moves forward yet again. The man from Nathalia. Simseker looking to line up the big thumping right hand. Caught him with a short left then.
Exactly what Dave Hedgecock was calling in the corner there, calling for Birol just to stick the jab. He really needs to step up on it a bit more and then unload on the right or jab round kick after it. He's just relying a little on the jab now. Needs to back it up with something, Simseker.
On the groin shot there for Birol. He'll be auditioning for the Vienna Boys Choir after tonight, Hammer. That's 2 groin shots so far.
It's often the case when you have a fighter who's a bit shorter and trying to attempt the inside thigh kick.
All tied up in the centre of the ring, no place to go. Chris Anderson breaks up both men. We are 1 minute down in the second round. Front kick missed the target from Pryde, forces Simseker back into the neutral corner, but Simseker turns him around. You can hear the
Spinning leg kick there.
He'll just whistle past the brow, Hammer.
I'll tell you what, if that one lands, very devastating technique.
The kicking techniques of Birol Simseker very reminiscent, build-wise as well, of the great Steve Super Kick Vic back in the early 90s.
Certainly. Birol just getting dangerously low there. I tell you what, if Pryde steps back and shin kicks him to the face, he's going to be in a bit of bother.
Into the final 20 seconds here of the second round of action. Pryde moving forward with a snap-up front kick.
Birol looking a little tired. Ooh, nice step-up side kick to the face there.
Birol just able to pick you off with those kicks as if you were throwing jabs. Into the final seconds of this round. Round kick to the ribs there from Rob Pryde. Didn't quite have the effective... Nice outside crescent kick there from Birol Simseker, Hammer.
Well, Simseker is certainly throwing nice kicks. They're not really hurting Pryde. I think he's looking a little tired at the moment to have too much sting in those kicks. He's putting his leg up nicely, but really not on target.
I like gut munching front kick to end it there for Birol, Hammer.
Certainly, you can see Birol just getting side on there, getting ready to unload that side kick or hook kick. But you really need to load up on him and get your momentum happening and get it right on the jawline to have a good effect there on the neck even. He's also obviously a KO point.
Simon Hutchins in the corner there of Rob Pryde. Prince Amir in the corner of Birol Simseker. The final instructions. Chris Anderson will get us underway. Third and final round. So far, probably going Birol Simseker's way, but Rob Pryde's come awfully close to connecting. The Hammer said if Birol does drop their head down, a good shin kick to the face will do the trick.
Well, he wants to be careful, Birol. He looked a little tired towards the end of the second round. He's getting a bit mobile now. There you go. Nice. That was nicely timed.
Close range edge kick there from Birol Simseker.
Simseker nearly over the top rope.
Simseker is burying in again.
Keeps dropping down to his knees there.
The big right hand there from Birol Simseker. Sweat just flying off the brow of Rob Pryde. Pryde forced back into the blue corner now. Chris Anderson separates both men. Gut munching front kick there from Simseker and another hammer.
Exactly, he needs to back it up though. After he throws a front kick, let the right hand go.
Overhand right left hook combination from Simseker. This has been Simseker's round yet again, Hammer.
Well, he's racking it up, but he's putting in that side kick.
He almost cut him in half with that side kick.
But he's a tough cookie, this Rob Pryde. He keeps walking up.
Oh, Rob Pryde certainly one tough nut to crack here in the third and final round of action. Snappy jab there from Simseker. Pryde just weighs in yet again, connects with the short left hand.
Simseker looking very, very tired. He's not his usual self. Usually he's bouncing around, throwing kicks from all angles. He's relying on one only kick. You can see him putting his hands up behind his head. I think he's having a bit of trouble breathing there.
This fight is actually getting match point late, Hammer, so neither of these men had a lot of notice for this fight here tonight.
They're both giving it a bit of a shake-up, but technically you can see that probably they haven't had the long preparation of some of the fighters on the later bouts on this show.
Into the final 20 seconds of the third and final round. Our first fight of the night. Stay with us, folks, coming up later on. Arthur Sakanis versus world champion John Horford, and then Michael Zambides all the way from Athens against Krongsak Lek. Outside thigh kick there from Rob Pryde. Both men take a fall to the canvas. Been a sloppy third round, Hammer. There goes the bell.
Untidy third round. Very disappointing, but nevertheless, I think Birol probably did enough in the earlier rounds.
For Rob Pryde and Birol Simseker.
As I was saying, Simseker probably did enough in the earlier rounds, first round especially, put it together, landed some good kicks, but nevertheless, they really slugged it out in the third round, ended up a bit untidy. You see Birol just throwing that that side kick straight into the midsection of
Ladies and
Pryde.
gentlemen, our
Tried for
program
the
would
axe
not
kick,
be
didn't come
possible
off.
tonight without the great support
And
of our
Pryde
sponsors,
coming back, but untidy stuff. They grapple up there, and it ended up probably going Simseker's way, I'd call it.
to make our presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, our opening event of the night goes to our judges at ringside, and we have a split points decision. Our winner, out of the red corner, Birol Simseker.
Well, there you have it, folks.